Hello and welcome to the Outliers Podcast, the official, unofficial IGN UK podcast Facebook page community podcast. That's good, I like that.
That was a mouthful.
Yeah, I know, we're fucking wet. So today I am joined by community member Andrew.
Hello.
Cool. He's also Scottish, so, you know, there's some bad blood going on. Ross, what's going on, man?
Not a lot.
And Kev.
What up?
Well, I mean, not much. And then obviously I'm Scott Sedman, so that's fun. Obviously E3 has just come and gone, and we covered everything that happened, and that's not doing that again, no. Maybe not all of them. Because that PC show was just terrible. Our podcast was great,
terrible.
so you should go and listen to that. But the actual conference was boring. Oh, come on, it was 2 hours of boring and an hour of, it's cool.
It was like a little chat show.
Yeah, but it could have said that instead of a press. Hey, that's not the point. So, what have you been playing? What have you been watching? Andrew, come on, you're the new guy.
Well, a lot of PC games really. Steam Summer Sale's killing me, man. I'm £70 down already.
Jesus Christ, I didn't even know the Summer Sale was on. It's not bad.
That's a good thing.
I am up 152 games though. I've just been going through all the bundles.
152 games for 70 quid.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Can I ask something? Are you unemployed?
No.
How do you get time to play these games?
I don't, but it's just there. It's just there.
Alright.
You're going to kick yourself if it's like, that game is 50p, and then 2 weeks later you want to play it, and it's £17 again.
Very true, very true.
That's how they bait you in. Like, look, it's too good to pass up, and it just sits in your library, and you never play it. And
then let's say if I do something like break a leg, I'm out for 6 weeks. Perfect timing, really.
But anything specific, Andrew?
A lot of Total War, getting sights for the new one.
Total War Warhammer?
Yeah, looks incredible.
Can't wait for that.
Been playing a lot of Attila recently. Still can't really get into it.
You been watching anything recently?
No, everything's finished.
Well.
Especially Game of Thrones now. Game of Thrones kind of killed me inside.
Yeah, so I feel, man. I've got the same feels.
I've been expecting it. I read the books, so I've been waiting for it. But it just made it worse with Ollie.
That happens in the books? I didn't realise that happened in the books.
It's like the very last few pages of the last book.
Right.
Although, has anybody else picked up the very, very last frame? Has anybody else noticed that Jon's eyes start going purple?
Yeah.
What does that?
I did.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, they go lighter, don't they? I don't know if it was purple. They go lighter. Apparently, people were saying that he's going towards the Frozen Army or whatever they're called, the White Walkers.
Oh, right.
Well, no. In the books, all the Targaryens are supposed to have purple eyes.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's something they don't say in the show.
And it reinforces that there's this big theory of who Jon Snow's parents are, and their eyes go in with
nothing, Jon Snow. But anyway, we don't want to spoil so much. So, Ross,
Yep.
playing, watching, what have you been up to, man?
I've been playing The Long Dark, which was one of the preview releases on Xbox One. It's also out on PC, of course. It's a survival game set in the northern Canada, I think. And basically you spend most of your time collecting packets of crisps and running away from wolves.
Nice.
That sounds amazing.
It really is.
That's a weekend in Scotland, though, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. That's just what we do.
Judging from your photos, that's exactly what it is.
Well, you're missing a Battle Mars bar and a Pizza Crunch.
Oh shit, now I actually really want a Battle Mars bar. Fuck you.
Oh, no.
They're really nice!
No.
Yes.
Can I be honest, I live in Scotland and I've never eaten a deep fried Mars bar, ever.
Oh, I can't.
Good.
You're not even Scottish. That ruins everything.
Pizza crunchies are amazing though.
What's a Pizza Crunch?
Deep fried pizza and batter.
Oh God.
God.
No, that doesn't sound...
It's so good.
Ross, if I come to yours for Gamescom, can we get a Pizza Crunch?
100%. But I might be in Germany, so.
Oh well, fuck you. I'll live in your house. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do that. Yeah. So you've been watching anything then?
Yeah. Actually, let's think. I've been watching Humans.
What's that about?
Don't know. Humans is basically synthetics have been created within the world. People are getting on with it. And living with synthetics or doing all their chores, etc. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a group of synthetics who are got more human aspects and than the rest of them, and it's following their story. It's only 2 episodes in, but I'm quite
I,
enjoying it so
Robot.
far. It's very similar to iRobot in that sense, but a hell of a lot better than that movie ever was.
iRobot was great.
I like that movie.
It's amazing. Screw you, Will Smith, Shia LaBeouf.
I'm still
Doing
waiting
the
for
thing.
that Audi TT.
Yeah, never
That's
happened.
an amazing car. It will. It's coming.
Moving on, Kev.
What have I been playing? Thief, which it's actually surprised me. A lot of people said that Dishonored was the better of the two, and I've only played like 2 hours of Thief thus far, but I'm finding it the better game. It's got a more like tactile feel to it, the way you're playing first person, your hands sort of move about, and also you get to thieve a load of stuff, which is great.
In a game called Thief, you get to thief stuff.
Yep,
Huh.
amazingly. As for what I've been watching, watching the end of Game of Thrones. Oh, I've also started watching Hannibal again because season 3 started, and it's getting very artsy fartsy. You know I like that word, but it is. It's starting to do too many slow motions and like these artistic metaphor scenes, and it's getting a bit weird. But I don't know. Hopefully, it gets better as the season progresses.
Oh. Well, probably will. It's Hannibal. It normally ends on a bombshell.
Yeah,
So yeah, that was it.
that's about it.
Oh, right. So I saw a little film called Jurassic World. Segue. Jurassic World's the biggest opening of all time, which, like Andrew pointed out in our pre-chat, is probably going to get shat all over when the Star Wars comes out this year. Wouldn't it be great if Star Wars didn't break that record, though?
But there's a possibility it won't because it's at Christmas, and you know a lot of people in America when it's winter they get a lot of snow and stuff, and they get snowed in, and not a lot of people go to the cinema. So, and also don't forget that they've got the whole of January to go see it as well.
With America, their biggest things is Christmas time is their biggest thing that goes to the cinema. Like a massive like tradition in America is cinema on Boxing Day. That's why a lot of films come out on the Boxing Day.
I thought they were open on Christmas Day in America. I know the UK doesn't have open Christmas Day, but I'm pretty sure in America, like Christmas Day, you can go to movies.
Well, the Christmas like record for the biggest opening at Christmas is only 90 million.
Huh.
That's the record. So not a lot of people actually go cinema. Well, compared to summer blockbusters, not a lot of people go to the cinema in the winter compared. I mean, it is Star Wars, so it's a very good chance they will break it. But because there's not much coming out after it either in January, there's nothing really going up against it. So a lot of people might hold off and go see it in January rather because the cinemas are going to be packed as well. But who knows?
It's not that. I think Star Wars is going to be a slow burner like Guardians because a lot of people have been burnt from the prequels. So I don't think the opening weekend is going to be as big as what people think it will be. They're going to wait for people to go and say, oh, it was really good, and then everyone else will go.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I think the opening won't be as big as Jurassic. Well, I'm not saying it won't, but it's...
I hope it does.
You know, it's a 50-50 chance.
It'll be a great headline.
Although I do reckon it will probably be the biggest film.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. For its gross total would be a lot bigger than anything else.
Oh yeah. Since Avengers 2 just kind of didn't do what everyone thought it was going to do. So. But although saying that, Universal did really good this year with Final Fantasy. Wow, no, Fast and Furious. Totally not unrelated. Oh, that's a crossover.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Final Furious 7. That's what the remake is. Anyway, yeah, so what have I been playing? Just Witcher 3 mainly. No, only Witcher 3. But I will be playing Batman Arkham Knight by the time you hear this. So, yeah, that's that. Let's move on to the download.
The download.
In news, obviously, we had big E3 thing. You know, that thing that was massive, and we did cover it with 8 different podcasts. Maybe 9. I don't know how many.
The one where you didn't sleep.
The one where I didn't sleep and was still drunk. Yes,
That's quite infamous.
Infamous.
Infamous, yeah. I don't know why I picked words like that. Infamous. I'm going to say it like that now just to put people off. Yeah, and also the Ubisoft conference where it's about a 40-minute podcast and we laugh for 10 minutes of it. Oh, sorry, you laugh for 10 minutes of it.
That was hilarious. If you've not checked it out, check out the Ubisoft press conference podcast. It's amazing.
I'd say it's pretty good. It's our best one. Although you should check out the reaction to Jason Derulo singing as well.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
That's fucking. I think it's only funny to us though because they weren't even meant to be that.
Well, we'll let Reddit decide by posting it there.
No.
Hashtag Owlface.
Yeah.
I thought it was Pillow. What the fuck? We've got to
that's
make our
the one.
minds up, man.
You've got so many hashtags.
Guys, this isn't the news. We've got to keep on point. Kingdom Hearts 3 may feature an online component. Now, none of you are massive Kingdom Hearts fans, I take it?
Nope.
Andrew, are you? Right,
Never
okay.
played it.
Kingdom Hearts is a big dear
Never played
franchise to me, and it does not need an online, and they better not do it. Although it does go on to say that, obviously the campaign's the main focus and single player, blah blah blah. But don't you dare put online play into it. No, it's a bad idea. There you go. That's your news update for that. But another game that we're all excited for is The Division.
Yeah.
And when they announced it, they announced a companion app where someone could control a drone or something with the mobile. But no, that's been cancelled because it caused an imbalance in the actual game. So yeah, is anyone upset by this?
When they first announced the Division, I thought it was a really cool idea, but the more I thought about it, the more I realised that it would give one team a big advantage over another team, and it would be pretty unfair. Yeah, I think it's the best thing to cut it out. But they could have done something so tablet players had something to do within the game. Maybe not control a drone, because that does seem a bit OP, but...
Did anyone try the races in Watch Dogs, where someone was driving a car, and someone from the mobile app, the idea was to stop them by putting up barriers and having a helicopter chase them
And
and
it
things?
never actually worked.
No, mine did work plenty of times. I've done it quite a few times and quite enjoyed it.
What, on both sides?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I was just lucky, but honestly did actually thought it was quite worthwhile.
No, I think there are some really cool features they can bring to gaming by integrating tablet play into it, but it's got to be, like you're saying, a balanced way. And if they found that it was unbalanced using these drones, then, more power to them for taking it out, not having the gimmick in there.
Like, one of my favourite companions I think used the best was Dead Rising 3, where it was like a phone on your phone. And like when people used to phone you on the game, it would actually make your phone ring.
Oh, okay.
Like, I like little things like that. Cause it's like,
Isn't there a GTA 5 one as well like that, where you can get the GTA 5 phone on your phone, and then you can pull up menus and stuff?
yeah, it's a bit different though, because you can just like customise your person on it, and like you can do stuff to make Chop trade them up, so you can do tricks with them on the game.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't implemented that well.
It's a useful tool to have. It's something that you can add to your game to give it those extra features that will also include tablet players and that. And I think more games will do it, but like you say, it's finding the balance in it.
Yeah, well, I used for Unity. I just used it for placing my map points all the time on the tablet.
Yeah, see, that's
it was a lot
perfect.
easier. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot easier than going in. Or Plants v Zombies, Garden Warfare. You can use it to drop bombs and drop things and spot people and everything else. It actually makes it quite good fun. What's it called, Scott? Is it Zomboss?
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Fallout one where your phone.
no, there is. Do you know
There is.
that?
There is, yeah.
Oh, did they announce that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a little attachment. You put it in as well, an actual Pip-Boy that you put around your wrist on certain special editions.
Oh, well, that's a good segue because that's sold out everywhere. So
Is
you
it?
can't-
Which isn't surprising.
That's not
Yeah.
a surprise at all. Yeah,
Aw.
but there is a ray of hope, Ross. There is a ray of hope. Todd Howard, the guy who's like behind it, and everyone loves him because he's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty true. He's confirmed that he's talked to the salespeople and they're talking to publishers. So they're trying to get more out there because obviously they don't want people doing what they do with Amiibos and selling them for stupid prices.
It's blatantly going to happen on eBay. Check on eBay like a month after release and you'll see him for like 500 quid or something stupid.
Exactly, so hopefully they get enough out there in the wild. I'm really annoyed that I didn't get off my ass and pre-order it, but then again, it's an exclusive to game and we all know how much I hate game. So, yeah. Although I'm screwed when I get to Lincoln.
I thought you were going to say how much I hate pre-orders, but fair enough.
I'm I pre-order collector's editions and that's it.
Yeah.
I like that they're putting betas. I mean, people say it's like a glorified game tester to give you a beta, but I think it's also good for the consumer because you get to try out the game before you buy it.
Yeah.
It's the marketing of it now, so it's like if you pre-order, you will get access to this exclusive beta, and they're using it as a selling tool to pre-order now, not necessarily stress test a game, and that's not what's.
Yeah. It's not really a beta anymore. It's just a glorified demo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think some people do use betas to actually how they do them. Like Halo 5's beta, they had that. That I say that's a useful beta. But like when you got games that are like, oh yeah, there's a beta just before we launch, where obviously there's no real time to change things. That's when it's basically a demo.
What, like the Call of Duty one coming?
Pretty much.
No, the Call of Duty one, they do a lot of balancing in it, because I've been in like the Call of Duty 4 one when that came out. They actually balanced a lot in that short time that beta was out, and this one's coming out a good few months before Call of Duty again, and they do use that time to balance out the weapons.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I mean, Destiny
but
didn't change anything.
Still not going to be as good as Call of Duty 4. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
True.
That's true. There's rumours about a remaster coming.
Oh god, there's always rumours of remasters. Anything can get a remaster now. I don't even know.
Do you really need a remaster though if we're getting backwards compatibility?
Yeah, but the publishers have to opt in, so...
Yeah, but they'll update the graphics and stuff and start making 60 frames and that. Mind you,
God
it's
4 is
60
60 frames, isn't it?
Yeah. But graphically, it needs updating the textures and stuff. Be nice.
True. Next up, but is that too much effort? Well, that's a topic for another time. Next up is, does anyone remember Zombie U, the launch title for the Wii designed by Ubisoft?
That got really good reviews, didn't it? I remember people raving about that when it came out.
Was it not exclusive to Wii U as well?
It wasn't exclusive, but there has been a rating on the Australian Classification Board, which has been, it has been right because it's obviously it leaked Left 4 Dead 2, I'm pretty sure, but they've also been wrong where it had Borderlands on there, and Borderlands has not seen a Xbox One release. But apparently, a game called Zombie, which is the exact same game, it's dropped the U because obviously it's not on the Wii U.
Yeah.
It's been spotted for Xbox One, same rating, same everything. So, yeah, is anyone excited by this? I mean, it's a weird considering it was an exclusive that's not an exclusive anymore. Maybe it was a very long-timed exclusive.
Wasn't one of the core features of it actually being that you could use the tablet of the Wii U to interact with the gameplay? So how is that like transferring to the Xbox One, which doesn't have a tablet as a controller?
Who knows?
Well, you've got the Kinect.
Oh god, no! Don't make it a Kinect game. No, that's.
I bet that's what's happening.
I thought you said it's Ubisoft, not Rare.
It is Ubisoft.
Well, it's not a Kinect game then.
Hey, Ubisoft made that amazingly bad fighter that came out at launch of Xbox One. Fighters Within.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible. That was.
I really want to buy it though.
So do I. I keep on seeing it for like £3, and I just really want it.
There's a reason it's £3.
Not
Yeah.
as bad as that Star Wars game.
Speaking of games in development that nobody mentioned because segue, Phantom Dust. Does anyone remember this? It was the CG thing. That's a reboot of an old franchise that no one actually really knew about. And then people were like, yes, I remember this game fondly from the original Xbox. And everyone was just like, bullshit, no one knew what it was. So yeah, and then the developers got let off because they asked for a little bit more money to finish the game. But apparently nobody is working on it now.
Aww.
Which is a shame because the leaked footage from the what was already in development kind of looked cool. I mean, obviously it was really early, but it looked cool. So I'm a bit upset, but I mean, apparently they're still committed to making it. It's just there's no one working on it, which is a bit weird. So yeah, what's anyone's thoughts on this? Does anyone want to see it? I mean, I do, but guys,
Yeah, I want to see it.
What is it?
it was the card fighting game. It was very like I'll have to link you to the actual gameplay footage that got leaked, but it looked cool. Like they were
Didn't
using.
they show that off on the first Xbox One conference?
Well, they showed a CG trailer. They never showed the gameplay.
Yeah.
The CG trailer was just two people running at each other going, yeah, we got superpowers and glowy stuff.
The one thing I remember about that was last year's E3, yeah. And there was two guys where they sort of like put the camera on and they just looked at each other and physically screamed. As if this was like the best, as if Shenmue 3 had been announced. You know that way, like they just absolutely screamed at each other, and I thought to myself, what the fuck is this?
Fair enough. Right. So yeah, do you care if this goes the way of The Last Guardian?
Nope.
We'll see it in 6 years' time on the Xbox One 2.
The Xbox One 2.
The Xbox One 2.
Yeah, fuck it, that's what I'm calling
Mic
it.
check. Just call it mic check.
Fair enough. The Xbox One squared. Well, that's how no, that could work. Never mind. Right. Yeah. So cool. None of us really care. It's been a bad week for news, guys. E3 just happened. We're dealing with that. But in terms of movie news, obviously we just covered it. Jurassic World had the biggest opening of all time, which is great because I really love that movie, and I think everyone should go and see it. It's dumb as fuck, but
It's fun.
it's fun, and that is amazing, and it made me cry, so fuck off.
Scott and I freaked out together in text chat as we seen it at the same time, I think, and
Pretty
we were screaming just down through
Like,
texting that it
this
was
penguin-
absolutely
What,
amazing.
was using a mobile phone?
No.
After it,
I was about to say that's
My
a bit
phone
against the
my
etiquette,
phone
isn't it?
is off in a cinema,
Same.
and I will shout at people if they have it on. And that is a true fact. I will tell people to turn their fucking phones off. Although it was just nice because obviously there was little kids in there who haven't seen Jurassic Park, and so this is like their Jurassic Park. How Jurassic Park was my Jurassic Park, and seeing them seeing it, and it was just like, this is what movies is about. And I was crying, and I was clapping. And it's like the first time I've ever really done that in a movie theater. Like not even with Avengers. This time I was just like, yeah, fucking dinosaurs, yeah, fucking raptors, yeah, Chris Pratt. Woo!
Oh, bless you, Scott.
It's great. Go and see it. You fucking piece
can
of
I just say
shit.
I was freaking out, but I'd done none of that.
Well, yeah, but you're a
I
grown man.
quietly sat there and smiled to myself and thought, I'm rather enjoying this movie.
Well, that's a pretentious cunt way to look at it. Just enjoy yourself, let yourself go. That's what a film's about. It's suspension
Be in
of
the moment.
disbelief.
When I enjoy myself, I injure myself, so no.
Although a certain dinosaur
Wow.
does get exploded, and it's the dumbest fuck in the world.
Don't.
That's
Yeah,
not
it
a
is.
spoiler. It's just fucking dumb. And when you see it happen, you'll understand why we say it's fucking dumb, because it's fucking dumb and it's fucking brilliant. I need to find a gif of it, and I'll just send it to you, Kevin. You'll understand. But yeah, the practical stuff in the film is amazing, and I don't know why. Maybe it was just a time thing or something, but yeah, they should have put more.
What was this? What was the CG like? Because
Oh, the
I mean,
CG's
watching
great.
the trailers,
The CG's great. I just mean like they have practical shots in it, and you can tell the practical shots are practical, and they
Oh,
look
yeah.
so much better. So it's very like come on.
Mm.
Although there
It's a shame.
is one part with the Indominus Rex which I won't ruin. I just freaked the fuck out in it. It's amazing. Like I can't say it because I don't want to ruin it because I didn't know this happened in the film, and when it happens, I was just like, "What? No, that's amazing!" And I was freaking the fuck out. Like, go and see it, guys. It's amazing. It's actually my like. If Kung Fury wasn't out this year, this would be my favorite film of the year.
So this has been some topic
Cock
of
Fury
debate.
is the greatest thing on the planet of life.
Yeah.
Just has to be thrown out there.
Yes, it is. What was that, Ross?
So this has been the bit of a debate within the group. So you could see one movie again before you die, just to put some stronger words on it. Would you rather rewatch Mad Max or Jurassic World, sorry.
Jurassic World.
I'm the same on Jurassic World.
I'm more like, as much as Mad Max was a great movie, it was an amazing action movie, and it's a phenomenal movie. Don't get me wrong, it's a brilliant movie, and it's probably on a level, it's a better film than Jurassic World. But Jurassic World, like, dinosaurs are my jam. Jurassic Park's one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, there's nothing that can compare to.
Nostalgia.
It's a nostalgia, that's the word.
Yeah.
It's not. It is nostalgia to a very big amount, but there's just more to it than that. It's just like, I don't know. Dinosaurs just get me in my heartstrings.
There's someone
stuff.
running away from a T-Rex with a flare,
That's
with a wet top.
and high heels on.
No, that gives it away a bit.
What? What?
But no, next bit. Matt Smith is starring in a Netflix series. Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor. It's confusing. They shouldn't have done it. So yeah, he's apparently been cast alongside Claire Foy, don't know who that is, and John Liar. I don't know who that is. He probably was in Planet of the Apes. In a historical drama original series called The Crown. But yeah, so I mean, I'd watch it because I'll watch and support anything Matt Smith's in. Like, I even watched what's his face's film? I can't remember his name. The guy who was in Giraffe. Somebody help me out, please, quickly.
Ryan Gosling.
Yes, Ryan Gosling. Thank you. His film, How to Catch a Monster. I know it got changed to something else, but it was originally called How to Catch a Monster, and it wasn't a great film, but it was pretty. And Matt Smith was in that, and he was pretty good in that actually. So
He
go
also
see that.
played a rower at one point on TV.
A what?
He played a rower.
A row.
A rower, as in boats, rowing.
A
Oh,
rower.
rower. A
Oh
rower.
God. Ross, Jesus Christ.
How long have you known me, and how long have I been speaking to you, and you still can't understand me?
It's just certain words.
Yeah.
Rower. Rower.
Okay. Here's one for you. Cunts. Right, to get that.
You can't. You can't.
Alright,
You
sorry.
say you can't. Alright. But yeah, is anyone excited for Matt Smith Netflix show? Nope, Kev's dead.
Is
Great.
this the one that's apparently about the royal family?
I think so. It's called The Crown, so probably.
Oh, fuck. Cheers for that, Ross.
Yeah, anytime, mate. I'll call you that anytime you want.
Oh, sorry, The Crown.
Yes.
Do you even? Is there a synopsis for it?
The official description of the series: The Crown tells the inside story of two of the most famous addresses in the world, Buckingham Palace and 10 Downing Street. Hyphen. And the intrigues, love, lies, and I don't know what that word is, behind the great events that shaped the second half of the 20th century. 2 houses, 2 courts, 1 crown. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. See?
If that's the Terminator music, I'll watch it, but if it ain't, I probably won't.
Yeah, well, it should, because Matt Smith's also in Terminator, so, you know. There you go, that was a link. That's the next part of the movie news, by the way. The new Terminator theme is awesome. It's pretty much the same theme, it's just a bit more epic. So if you haven't heard that, go and check it out on YouTube, it's there.
A bit more epic.
I know,
I don't know. Did you guys listen to it? I'm pretty sure you listened to it. Yeah, Kev, you thought it was the same thing, and I was like, you're an idiot, but that's not the point.
It does sound exactly the same.
Halfway through it stops to just a man eating a banana, just to lock in the epicness of this music.
Andrew, what did you think to
Look him in the eye, though.
Andrew, what did you think to the new theme? Or did you not notice?
I prefer the old one, the nostalgia, but the new one is still epic, but the old one's still so... It's Terminator. It's like when they changed the Doctor Who theme tune. Like, the first one was better. Like, the second one's more epic, but the first one is the theme tune.
Doctor Who shit, just saying.
I will kill you. I will kill you.
Ah, well. I'm actually on Scott's side. I like Doctor Who, so I can't say anything.
Oh, shit. No, I'm siding with Ross. Nah, okay, Doctor Who shit.
It's worth to pay your TV
Doctor
license
Who
for.
was good, but I think Peter Capaldi's ruined it a bit for me.
Nope, we're not going to get onto this because I'll just name it out. So, Ross, you were going to say something, and I can't remember what you were going to say.
Yeah, so my wife was watching the trailer, and she's not interested in this movie one bit, right? She's not a Terminator fan, Benton, but she pointed out, she's like, I've seen the first movie a few times, and why have they got Arnie, when he's fighting himself, looking like Mr. Universe Arnie? As in...
It's the OG one.
Yeah, but he wasn't nothing like that when you watch back the original movie.
Was he not?
No, watch back the original
was.
movie and then check it. This is just to quote my wife.
Just a little fact, you see Arnie's penis in the first one, in the original.
Was it super shriveled because of all the steroids?
It wasn't actually.
Kevin, you got a thing for Annie's penis?
Maybe.
I can't blame you. So, next up and final movie news. I got a cramp in my foot. Marvel has apparently the front runner for Thor Ragnarok is Kenneth Branagh, the original Thor director. So I like Thor a lot more than I like Thor: The Dark World. So I'm super on board with this. Not to say Thor: The Dark World's a bad film. It's just not that good at all. Like the world's cool, but the plot and no. And Kat Dennings. As long as Kat Dennings in Thor Ragnarok, I think we can all be happy. Because I really cannot stand her. Oh, she's hot, but that's not a reason to watch a film.
I want them to get rid of Jane.
Really? I like Natalie Portman in the role.
She hasn't been in the comics for ages.
Yes, she has. She's the female Thor.
No, she isn't.
Yes, she is.
Well, yeah, now, but he fell in love with someone else, and everyone says it's so much better.
Doesn't matter. Female Thor kicks more ass than Odinson. We do it.
Yeah, but Chris Hemsworth just wins everything.
True, Chris Hemsworth, you can't, whoever they get to play. That's why I think they have to go with female Thor when they do it. After Infinity War, they have to bring in female Thor. They can't do another male Thor because Chris Hemsworth's too good. It's the same with Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans. They have to do something different with those roles because whoever they get to replay him or recast, they just can't amount to what we have right now.
Well, Captain America's even going to go to Bucky or Falcon, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but that's what I mean.
Hope Falcon.
I hope it's Falcon. I hope it's Falcon.
I want Bucky.
Oh, it will be
Bucky's
Bucky.
OG.
It will be Bucky, but I hope it'll be Falcon. I mean, I think Sebastian Stan's still signed on for 5 more movies, so
Yeah.
who knows? I don't know. We can't ruin what happens in comics for non-comic fans because that'd be a dick move. But we'll know exactly where the story's going, depending on the end of Civil War. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, it's not even that. As of a few months, it doesn't matter what happens in the comics. None of it's going to matter anymore.
No, I'm not on about comics. I'm on about the film-wise. You know what happens in the comics of Civil War. And what happens out there. So if that happens in the film...
Well, no, because that doesn't actually happen in Civil War, does it? That happens in Fallen Sun.
But still, they could put it in that to lead up to Infinity War. That's what I'm saying. It's still the fallout of Civil War is what happens, and that's what we're on about. At least unless we're not on about something.
Yeah, but it doesn't...
Shut up, right, let's move on. The point is that it's 4-3.
2 more contracts.
We were talking about Civil War in 4-3. That's cool. No. So are you happy that Kenneth Branagh might be back?
Oh, yeah.
Because his movie was better? Yeah? Did you not think the first 4 was better than the second 4?
Yeah.
Right. Kev, what did you think?
The first 4 I could deal with. It was actually an half-decent movie. I actually enjoyed it, but the second one was terrible.
The first 4 is my second...
Because the first one's cheesier.
Out of Phase 1, the first 4 is my second favourite movie, so...
I don't think you can make 4 without making it a little bit cheesy.
Oh, no.
That's what I didn't like about the second one. They tried making it so dark and so grey. They almost went down like the Man of Steel route.
Man of Steel's awesome.
Okay,
hey!
No, let's not open that bag of worms again. We know it's not an awesome movie, and you're allowed to have your wrong opinion, but it's still wrong.
My opinion's right. Shush.
No, it's not.
Moving on.
No, yes. Moving on to E3. We had E3. It was good. I personally believe it's the best E3 that we've had. Like, since I've started watching it actively and stuff. I mean, even though we did our own coverage of it, plug again. No, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, thank you, Ross. But I wanted to get your top 3 things that came out of this year's E3, and I'll start with you, Kev, because I know you're not prepared.
Cheers, mate. Xbox backwards compatibility. That was a big one for me, because I've got a huge backlog on the Xbox 360, and that's been one of the reasons, that's holding me back getting Xbox One. Also, because I'm a cheap bastard. But that's one of the reasons. So, Xbox backwards compatibility is one. Another, new Need for Speed. It harkens back to Underground. It's got the same sort of cosmetic stuff. It looks beautiful. The world that he goes out into, it looks amazing. It looks photorealistic in some parts. It looks absolutely crazy. So there's that. The third thing, there's a load of things I loved about this E3, but my biggest one would probably be Black Ops 3. I'm actually, looking at that game, I'm actually really liking the look of it, considering I've not liked Ghosts or Advanced Warfare because of the infamous jumpy, shooty. This has got the jumpy in, but it's not as powerful, and it's more related to movement than gunfights, so it's all about traversal, and don't you snore, Scott. So Black Ops 3, Need for Speed, and Xbox backwards compatibility for me.
Cool. But backwards compatibility is a big deal, but there's a huge caveat with that, with publishers having to opt in. But I think a lot of people will, and hopefully we'll get Red Dead on there, because that's leading the charge for the game that most people want. And the thing is, if they say no to it, we know Rocksteady are planning on remastering it or something.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice.
That would be cool. Also,
Or there'll be a new one coming out.
Well, that would give reason to put it back, because then you can promote it to a new generation that maybe haven't played it.
Yeah. So it's cool. So whatever happens with Red Dead, we'll know the future of Red Dead, basically. I want to see Bioshock back, personally, because I love that game to bits.
But that's not going to happen, is it? Because of all Ken Levine, he's gone off now. If we get a game, it'll be a subpar game, I reckon.
Oh, no, not just the cat. I just want to play the original Bioshock again.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I've got the Bioshock disc. I'll just put it back in. I don't care about Infinite. I mean, it's a great game, but...
Is there a place where they're voting for what we want?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't suppose you've got the website, have you? So
Nope.
plug it to the listeners.
I do not. Just Google it.
I will post a link on the Out of Life's Facebook page, where you can click onto that to actually get the link to the place immediately after finishing this show.
Alright, cool.
Okay, the self-pluggin's getting a bit gross now. I'm gonna stop it.
It's only twice, come on.
No, I don't like it anymore.
Outliced on it.
God damn it. Andrew, what were your top 3 things from the cheesy 3?
Number 1 has to be The Division.
Nice.
It looks like everything that Destiny should have been.
Ooh,
Like with the open world.
shots fired.
Everyone banding together and actually having something to do. But that game is going to give me friendship and trust issues.
Oh, absolutely. You're going to fall out with a lot of people.
Fallout. Get it?
yes, like will actually legit fall out in real life and never talk to again.
Yep.
Kev.
Send like shit through their letterbox, sort of fall out.
Is that what you're doing, Peterborough, Kev?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Put my bomb to the letterbox and poo through it.
Nice. What else?
Number 2, I'm gonna have to eat a piece of humble pie because I am now looking forward to Star Wars Battlefront. Even though I said they ruined the game.
Well, apparently, I don't know, has anyone been reading and watching the press coverage that's coming out of it? Apparently, the flying combat and shit is terrible. Apparently, like the.
Oh, right. I'm going to remove it.
Also, like, the flying, it's not like the OG ones where you could just get in a ship. Apparently, you have to get a buff and hope it's a flying buff to get in a flying vehicle. Yeah, so apparently the flying's terrible. But it could just because it's an early copy of the build, early build, sorry. But if it's coming out this year and it's this point and people are saying it's shit. Like, apparently the ground combat's okay, but there wasn't any squads or anything, so obviously, who knows, like, this was just one build that they had, and it was obviously an earlier build because, like, they have to take time to focus on that build while development still goes on.
These are pre-alpha, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's a bit worrying, it's close to release now, so... I'm definitely wait. It's a game you have to wait on, I think, this time. Like, as much as there's hype behind it, that's what they're counting on. I think we just have to be careful consumers with this.
Actually, on better reflection, I'm going to have to change my top 3.
Okay. So do you want me to come back to you?
They're all going to be Tom Clancy games now.
Oh, okay. Right, so go on then, what's your next one?
Bet you I can guess
So
what they are.
number 2 is going to be Rainbow Six.
Nice.
Just because it's not jumpy, shooty. It's actually tactical.
Oh, it's not.
Shooty.
It's smashy, wally.
Do you know what I don't understand
But
though?
it goes
Right?
back to like
They try, like, they're doing all this smashing through walls and that. Why don't they just go straight in through the back door?
No!
That's a reference to a Ubisoft
it harkens
conference.
back to like some of my favourite games, like Operation Flashpoint and games like that, where you've actually got to think about what you're doing now.
And obviously your final one will be Ghost Recon Wildfire.
Ghost Recon. Oh,
That looks amazing. I'm with you on that one.
It just, again, it looks like something that Destiny could have been. Where actually, like,
Really?
when they showed off Destiny, it was all about group warfare kind of thing.
Yeah.
And now this is another game that's actually bringing that in, which is, I'm getting a bit bored of like Call of Duty now. It's just, you're on your own. I'm going to shoot everyone. I'd like to have actually like, hey, look, you going to back me up? You're going to stand up there and snipe people? Okay, we've actually got a plan.
Yeah, but you can in this Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is 4-player co-op.
To an extent.
I know it's not as open world and stuff, but it's still cool that they're having that in there. I mean, yeah, Ghost Recon's
having the ability to choose how you want to play the mission, though.
True.
Do you want to go in all guns blazing?
Yeah.
Do you want to go in, slice everyone's throat? You know, that kind of thing?
That is good. That's the best part about that demo, I think. Just the ways you can approach it.
There's variety, isn't there?
Yes. I love it. I love Ghost Recon so much. I think we were all very excited that Ghost Recon's coming back as well. Like, because Ghost Recon's just...
It's a good series.
Advanced Warfighter is one of my favourite games.
Oh, it was so cool.
Just for the fact... Well, it's just the fact that it was forced game chat, but it was like the first one where you died, that's it, your voice just cuts out halfway through. And that was a terrifying experience to begin with. When you're hearing, like, yeah, talk to your friends, and then something gets quieter and quieter, and it's just you.
I really enjoyed Ghost Recon and Advanced Warfare. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was on the right track, especially with, hopefully they've got that gun customization in again, because holy crap, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will be. So yeah, Ross, moving on to you now.
So top one was the announcement of Shenmue 3.
I knew it.
I've been waiting 14 years for this. You know what I mean? Like, I absolutely loved the original and slightly less, but I still enjoyed the sequel. It's a story which has been left me, and I really don't know what's going on with the story, and now I know I'm going to be able to finalise that story, and I'm just so happy about it.
Cool. I still have no idea what that's about, but yeah.
Just there's a video online that you can go to YouTube, and again I can link it somewhere. But it basically gives you a brief rundown of Shenmue 1 and 2 story.
Oh, okay.
But also as part of the goals that they've done is that they're going to actually make a movie, sort of more of a produced movie, and CG of the story of the first and second, so people know where they're up to when they start the third game.
So what genre is it? Is it like a sci-fi sort of story? Is it?
No, it's not sci-fi at all. It's really, really hard. It's very lengthy and very, very hard to just go out and explain there, but it's more a person trying to avenge someone else. Well, yeah, it's a drama. It's a drama. It's full of love. It's full of drama. It's full of quick time events. No, that's the only thing I didn't like about the game. It does have quick time events in it. But you can also... It was the first game of its time that you could... I've said this before. It had a working weather system in it. It had a free world. It had collectibles. You had a job, and if you didn't go to your job, you get sacked with a forklift driver.
Oh, so that's what that is.
I've got to go to work in the game.
Yeah. You'd work in time, so you had to go back and sleep at night. Shops are only open between certain times. So if you wanted something in a shop, you could only go there at a certain time of the day. Bearing in mind how old this game is when it originally came out, the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
These are all stable parts of games now, like these side quest type things and everything else. And it was just such at the forefront of that technology. I'm just glad Yu Suzuki's got it. In fact, Scott, I believe you're joining me in an interview from James from Team U, who is the forefront of the Save Shenmue campaign the next couple of weeks.
Cool. Yeah, that apparently.
Yeah, so keep tuned to...
No, I do know about it. I didn't think we were revealing that, but yeah, cool.
Yeah, well, if Shenmue fans, it's something you wouldn't want to miss.
Yes, definitely.
Second on my list... I'd say it's so hard after just having a massive announcement like that. Oh yeah, that's right, Gears.
I was waiting for that.
I'm so predictable. So
Gears... Are you clumping them both into the same thing, the remaster and the number 4?
Yeah, we knew the remaster was coming, we knew the new game was coming, but we didn't know anything about it. So the remaster is really much to talk about. I don't know. It looks beautiful. I played the beta for the last 7 days. It plays beautiful. It plays very similar to the original mechanics, but with Gears of War 3 skins. It's really good, but it's more the new game, and just how good that looked. It's got 2 new characters. There was no mention of Phoenix or the original squad, and they had seemed to have a new form of enemy as well. But it just looked amazing. I wanted to get my hands on and just play it right there and then, which isn't never going to happen.
Apparently it's 30 frames per second in single and 60 in multiplayer. I don't know what that's about.
The new game? Or that'll be the...
Yeah, new one.
How would they know that already?
There was talk about it.
Yeah, I watched an interview.
Oh, interesting. I'll have to get on my Gears forums, not that I'm a member of any, and have a look at it. But, I'm massively excited for Gears. It just looked beautiful. A lot of people, the PlayStation guys, no wonder they love Uncharted because it looked absolutely stunning. But for me, it was Gears because I know that I'll be there at midnight to get that day one. And my third thing, my third biggest surprise... see, it's hard because I'm trying not to duplicate myself, but it would be backwards compatibility, but... Can we duplicate someone else's?
No.
Yeah,
No.
It might mean something different to him.
He just said backwards compatibility.
Yeah, but he might want it for different reasons.
No, he's just a whore. He's Scottish.
I'm just a whore.
Horror. You're a horror.
Horror.
You're horror.
Right.
I'm a pirate.
Well, let's pick something random from... there's going to be women in FIFA 16.
So 3 for 16, is that what you get?
Yeah, that was the biggest surprise because it never leaked before it, or they never announced it at Eden.
Cool, right, well...
They didn't even show that E3, so hey, there you go.
Actually, they didn't, that's a good point.
I know what Scott's going to be.
Oh, really? Go on then, if you want to guess.
Unravel.
Nope.
Fallout.
Yes.
Cuphead.
No.
Oh, fuck, Cuphead.
I forgot about Yarny.
Yeah, we should totally give a shout out to Cuphead and Unravel though, because those do look like phenomenal pieces of art. But no, like Kev said, so number 3 was Fallout 4. Obviously, we all knew it was coming. They dropped the massive bomb that was the release date, and everyone was just like, yeah, come on! And that game just is so much more than I thought it was. It's going to be great. 1080p, 30 frames on all platforms. That's cool, as long as it runs at a smooth frame rate. It looks good. Whatever. It's cool. I'd prefer 60 at 90. 90p. No, 900p, but a player wants what he can't get or some shit. I don't know. Number 2 for me was... well, actually, no, I'd say... No, number 2 was Fallout 4 because number 3 was Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Like, I don't even say this unironically. Like, I thought I was meant it ironically when it got first announced, But the more I think about it, and the more I've gone back and played Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, it's like, it's a shooter that's not serious, it's fun, and we can just hop in and have a good time. Me and Ross have done it. It's just
great.
fun. Like, it's competitive to a point, but it's never one that where you can get frustrated and just be like, oh, fuck this game, like Call of Duty or something. Yeah, you can get too frustrated with Call of Duty at points. With Plants vs Zombies, it's like, it's cool. I'll get you next round, and you can, and it's great. And I love it. And also, all the customization stuff from the first one's coming back in the second, so that's cool.
Yeah, I need to unlock all that, so I need to get some proper Plants vs Zombies before the second one comes out. Timing.
That is definitely true. That is definitely true. But obviously, my number one, Kev, I'm surprised you did not.
I think I know what you're going to say, because I was going to give it an honourable mention.
Go on then.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes, it is. Come on, the game I am buying a PS4 for. Holy fuck!
That's the whole reason I didn't have it in my list, because I know I won't play it, and I'm sort of jealous.
As soon as I saw it, man, I mean, I first posted about it on the Facebook group ages ago when we had leaked concept art, but I could not imagine how big of a game this. It just looked so cool, and then there was a zombie robot dinosaur, and it's like, yes, oh my god, and then she took it down.
Do you know what the one feature that really sold me on that's something so trivial is the fact that you could tie it to the ground and
tether it
with these
and
ropes.
stuff. Oh, yeah. I love it.
I love that new feature.
It's like Monster Hunter meets Awesome. I mean, Monster Hunter already is awesome, because we established this that I spent way too much time playing Monster Hunter at some points in the year. But no, I can't wait for it, and I'm definitely going to buy a PS4 for that, and probably No Man's Sky as well, maybe, I don't know. No Man's Sky kind of, like...
Surprised no one's mentioned Final Fantasy VII.
Because there was nothing to show, that's the thing, it's like, oh cool, a remake's happening, we've kind of... Like, we already heard about it being there before it happened. Like, someone posted it in the Facebook group that it was there, so I was like, that's the thing about Sony's conference. Like, this is a heart down. Like, obviously, I just said Horizon is my favorite game, favorite thing from E3. Like, I obviously enjoyed Sony's conference, but a lot of the stuff got leaked before. It's like, cool, Horizon blew my mind in what it was. Knew about it. Last Guardian, people kind of guessed it was going to be there. Then obviously Shenmue, like Ross, that thing happened on Twitter. With the guy basically confirming that it's happening.
Well, I was like saying to you, and could you not hear the excitement in my voice? I was like, oh my god, he has posted a picture of a forklift truck.
Yeah.
I was like so excited. Like, he deactivated his Twitter account for months, and then he reappears with a picture of a forklift truck, and I'm sitting here bouncing on my chair with Scott at Jurassic World.
Yep.
Was you crying?
A little.
Okay, I'll let you off. Forklift trucks can do that to people.
That's the thing, and then obviously there was the article about Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, you know, it's just, I don't know, Sony kind of, like, it was good, and it was a great conference, except half the stuff that got announced we knew about. I mean, although that Uncharted 4 demo at the end, so cool. So it's like,
I'm not... the controller.
Yeah, I'm not harking on Sony, it was a great conference, I just don't think there were, like, for me, because obviously I was expecting them going in, like, it wasn't a big deal. I mean, imagine being there, like, Ross, if you were in that audience when that got announced, you would have freaked the fuck out. Like, Final Fantasy VII, I would have freaked the fuck out if I saw that coming there, but, like, going in, expecting it, it was like, alright, but Horizon Zero Dawn just blew my mind. It's the same thing with Microsoft, that's why I don't think Microsoft left a massive impression. It's like, alright, Halo, cool. Tomb Raider, yeah, cool. That's why me and Kev got super excited about Recall, and we only saw a 3 trailer for that. So, yeah.
New IPs, they excite people.
That's why I'm hoping for Gamescom, man. Gamescom, Scalebound, we're finally going to see something from it. Can't wait. Quantum Break.
That was one of the things I was looking forward to the most from last year was Scalebound.
Oh, I mean, I said it on this podcast, that's what I was looking forward to, and then as soon as we aired that podcast, Scalebound's not at E3. And I was like, oh, come on. Why? But obviously,
there's no Crackdown either, though, was there?
Well, that's all coming at Gamescom.
Let's get Gamescom as well.
Gamescom's going to be big this year for Microsoft.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
PlayStation's not even there.
Do you know what?
No.
You know exactly what it's going to be. Microsoft are just going to be like, you want games to play this year? Come to us, because Sony's got fuck all. The only thing Sony can even pull back with is No Man's Sky. But Microsoft literally have a game coming out August, September, November, December.
There's no way No Man's Sky coming out this year. Not a chance.
They were meant to be announcing a release date at E3, but they didn't, so obviously I think it's been delayed.
Mm-hmm. I think we'd be lucky to get that fall next year.
Oh no, I think it'll be out next year. I just can't see it being this year.
I don't know what everyone's fascination with that game is about. It looks so empty.
Yeah, definitely, I completely agree. I mean, yes, it's a big game, but what is there Like
But then
they're showing off gameplay.
that's no different from Elite Dangerous.
Oh, Elite! Like, I
When you
tried
think about
Elite
it.
Dangerous and I just did not get into it. I was so excited for it. And I just one for me.
Try the Long Dark. That's walking about in the snow. You can't get emptier than that.
Is the Lone Dark really empty?
Bear in mind it's a pre-release, but the only mode that they've got at the moment is basically an open end, so it's just how long can you survive, and it is quite literally, right, I've got to visit every house on this map and avoid all the dogs and bears that are going to be chasing after me and shoot some deer, and it's a bit like, right, I've enjoyed what I've played so far, I'm now going to sit it down to the game world as a story mode included, or they release some new maps. So yeah, if you look at it that way, I'm playing a pre-release at the moment, and the worlds were quite empty. I think it's quite late on when they get the chances to keep on adding to the worlds to keep it more populated, because that game feels a little bit empty as well.
Well, that was so good about Minecraft.
In Ark as well, it's an empty world, isn't it? Really, it's quite empty, and I can't remember the name of the other survival game. There's a lot of games of it just walking about empty spaces at the moment.
Yeah, they seem to be focusing on size rather than content, don't they?
Yeah,
which is a shame.
But I think these games will all have content. I think No Man's Sky will have content. I just don't think you'll see it until late on.
Yeah, they're doing a very, very bad job of explaining how that game works.
I think that's partially to do with Sony just not giving them enough time, and I also don't think they're ready to show it properly. So yeah, that.
Well, when you think about it, look at Minecraft now compared to Minecraft when it first came out.
Exactly, great example.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But No Man's Sky's not being pitched as a game you can buy into early.
No, but is that the way they're going to do it?
But then that's just like, if they do that, then it's going to launch bare bones. People are going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Well, apparently that world he showed in the demo, it was completely random. He just happened to pick one that was quite bare.
Yeah, but that's not the point. Then, like, if that happens, then cool. So there's nothing to do.
Well, there's stuff to do there still. You can mine for. He said that you can mine for like ores and stuff to get money. You can like scan the wildlife. You can. There's quite a few bits you can do.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I need to see more. I think like.
But going into that random thing, there's going to be one poor kid out there who every single world that they go to will be bare bones.
Well, apparently, if you completely mine like 50% of the resources on a planet or something, that's when you get to name the planet. So that kid would be pretty lucky because he'd be naming loads of planets because it'd be easy to mine the stuff.
Yeah. It's like the big argument with FIFA now. It's the same kind of thing. Like when they've got rid of being able to buy coins, there's going to be some kid out there that they're going to spend hundreds on it and they're never going to get a good player.
Yeah, true.
Well, that wraps us up for this week. Let's we got to do the plug thing that we normally do. Andrew, have you got anything to plug, man?
Not really, no.
No.
Been a bit quiet.
Gamer tag?
Don't have anything to play it on.
Oh, well, just thanks for coming on then, man.
Give my SoundCloud a little look.
Yeah, okay, there you go. What's that then?
Andy Lee Cameron.
There you go. Check out his SoundCloud. What's on it?
Some music I make.
There you go. We got an artist in the building. Corey's gonna get jealous. Ross, what you got to plug, my friend?
You can find me on Twitter at RossM1984. Is that right?
No, 84.
Oh, just RossM84. I don't even know more on Twitter.
I know your Twitter, you don't.
You can. I never have to add myself to it. Also, no, that is really about it. To be honest with you, that's all I'm plugging.
All right, no, I'll have stuff. Okay, fair enough. Kev, what about
I'm
you?
leaving that to you, the host.
Oh, God, fuck my life. Kev, what about you?
Find me on Twitter at Don't Shoot Tarny. You can also find me on YouTube but TV and Me. Just search TV and Me where I review TV shows. Only 2 shows reviewed thus far, but hopefully I'll have a Sense8 one out soon. I've got to finish watching that.
I'm a creative consultant.
Yeah, I've got a creative consultant named Ross Miller.
Fuck you!
Thank you.
But yeah, that's about it.
Right.
Where else can you watch that, Kev?
You what, sorry?
Where else can you watch your videos?
You can watch them on outerlives.net.
Wait, you can actually watch them on the site now?
Yep.
Woo, that's cool. The site keeps improving. I love it. So as these guys mentioned, you can go and check out outerlives.net, which is our host for everything IGN UK. Like our community. That's where everything goes officially. So everything we do. I want to announce the Duck Hunters Award. Well, not announce, we already knew about it. The polls are closed, so if you didn't vote in that, you kind of missed out. I know, Andrew, you voted in it, didn't you? The Duck Hunters Awards. Free.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got something special coming your way this Sunday, so keep an eye out for that. Some great people getting involved with that. Ross, you're involved with that, so you kind of lower the pedigree.
People,
lower the pedigree.
Rest the wankers.
Obviously, we've got to give a shout out to Holly, the new admin, the night watchman.
Yep.
So she's doing a great job so far. Well, yes, well done, Kev.
Putting up with Scott's penis jokes in our chat that we have.
You guys were more inappropriate than me. Also, Kev, stop taking your top off. It's weird.
What?
I'm joking. And just follow me on. Just follow me on at Scott794 on Twitter and Out of Lives Pod. Is it as well the Twitter, Ross?
Yep.
Right.
At Out of Life's Pod.
Right. Thank you. And if you've got any feedback at all, just email at outoflivespodcast at gmail.com. Right, there you go. So that wraps us up for this weekend. Thank you, all of you, for joining me.
Thank you, it's okay.
Scott cries at dinosaurs.
Right, there you go. That was a good ending. And that's
Bye.
Bye.